Welcome to our Oasis meditation for the evening. I invite you to relax as we listen to the St. Bartholomew's choristers sing the Taizé chant, Ubi Caritas. Where true charity and love abide, God is dwelling there, God is dwelling there. A reading from the Gospel of Matthew, the 22nd chapter.
Jesus spoke to them again in parables, saying, "The kingdom of heaven is like a king who prepared a wedding banquet for his son. He sent his servants to those who had been invited to the banquet to tell them to come, but they refused to come. Then he sent some more servants and said, 'Tell those who have been invited that I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and fattened cattle have been butchered and everything is ready. Come to the wedding banquet.' But they paid no attention and went off, one to his field, another to his business. The rest seized his servants, mistreated them and killed them. The king was enraged. He sent his army and destroyed those murderers and burned their city. Then he said to his servants, 'The wedding banquet is ready, but those I invited did not deserve to come. So go to the street corners and invite to the banquet anyone you find.' So the servants went out into the streets and gathered all the people they could find, the bad as well as the good, and the wedding hall was filled with guests. But when the king came in to see the guests, he noticed a man there who was not wearing wedding clothes. He asked, "How did you get in here without wedding clothes, friend?" The man was speechless. Then the king told the attendants, "Tie him hand and foot and throw him outside into the darkness, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are invited, but few are chosen."
Bring to mind the image of a grand wedding feast. See the tables overflowing with food and drink, the guests laughing and talking, and the joyous atmosphere of celebration all around. Reflect on how this wedding feast can be seen as a metaphor for our own spiritual journey. We are all invited into relationship with God, to join the celebration of God's love and grace with a community of faith. But how often do we turn down that invitation, too caught up in our own worries and priorities? What might be holding you back from fully embracing God's invitation? Take a moment to ponder what it means to say yes to this invitation. Is it enough just to say yes, or is there more to it? What might it look like for you to fully participate in your relationship with God and in the community of God's faithful people? As you sit with these thoughts, remember that it is never too late to accept God's invitation. Like the unexpected guests who arrived even after the feast had already begun, there is always room for you, as well as your unique gifts, in this community of faith. How can you commit to sharing your time, talents, and treasure as you embrace God's invitation to the table? Blessed be the Holy Trinity, one God, who creates, redeems, and sustains us and all of creation. Amen.